A very good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Purav Bhatt Show. I hope everybody is safe and healthy and staying at home. In last 4 days, we have been talking about the mistakes we make that prevents us from growth in the professional journey. And today is the fifth day, and I'll share one most common mistake that we all make in our professional journey, and that delays our growth, prevents us from growth. For me, it was a tough time learning this. And it took me some time to understand that it is indeed a mistake. I was returning from Singapore after attending a conference, and I was with my boss. In the return flight back to India, we got some time to discuss something because I got a seat next to my boss. So initially, we started discussing the office, what happened in the conference, what were the key takeaways, and that was the all discussion. And I was also a bit worried that will it go on for the entire journey. But after some time, to my surprise, he just asked me, "So, Purav, what is your next step?" So I said, "Okay, what? What is your next step in your career?" And this was for the first time that I was discussing such a topic with my boss. And I had no plans. मेरे दिमाग में कुछ नहीं था. बट अब मैं उनको तो ऐसा नहीं बोल सकता मैंने कुछ नहीं सोचा. और तब मुझे ऐसा लगा सिंगापुर का कॉन्फ्रेंस खत्म हुआ है, क्या उनके दिमाग में कुछ पोजीशन है क्या मेरे लिए? और मेरे तो मन में लड्डू फूटा. बट मैं उनको ऐसा नहीं बता सकता कि मैंने कुछ नहीं सोचा. सो आई सेड, हाँ बॉस, मैंने कुछ सोच के रखा है, पर अगर आपके दिमाग में कुछ है तो बताइए मुझे. He said, yes, there is a position, but what do you want to do next? और मेरे मन में दूसरा लड्डू फूटा. आई वॉज ऑलमोस्ट श्योर कि सिंगापुर में कोई पोजीशन है. पर अगेन मैं क्या बताता उनको what I have thought for myself. And I was silent. And he could read my mind. He understood कि भाई इसने तो कुछ सोच के रखा नहीं है, इसके दिमाग में तो कुछ नहीं है. और मैं सिंगापुर के बारे में सोचते सोचते आई गॉट इम्पेशेंट. मैंने उनको बोला, बॉस आप बताइए ना आपके पास क्या है. I'll check and I'll take that if it is good. And then he was silent. और जब बॉस साइलेंट होते हैं ना तो डर लगता है. मैंने बोला, भाई अब तो फ्लाइट तेरी गई, अब 2-3 घंटे बस यही कुछ सुनना पड़ेगा. But then he gave me one of the most important lessons of my life. He said, Purav, we all are in the same boat. Even I am looking for the next step in my career. I am trying to explore what could be my next step. What could be the next opportunity? And trust me, I want this answer from you for yourself. I am not here to find opportunities for you. I can push you, I can help you, but I cannot handhold you in your journey. You have to take your decisions. You have to be conscious while you plan your career. And that was the time I really started thinking, was I always reacting to whatever comes to my way, or was I planning proactively? I was not doing that. Ask this question to yourself. Are you just reacting to whatever comes your way, or are you trying to plan something? We cannot plan everything. Things will not work as per our plans. But yes, if we have some plans, we can get some clarity and we can start taking actions accordingly. We have to own our careers. We have to own our growth. What happens is we respect our managers, we respect our bosses, but because of this respect, we become ignorant of our own growth. We become dependent on them. हम सोचते हैं बॉस है ना कुछ तो सोचा होगा मेरे बारे में, कुछ कर लेंगे मेरे लिए. Definitely they will do something for you, but the first step has to be taken by you. You have to identify your next step. Where do you want to go? What is the path that you want to take? And they will push you. So if you are into project management, and let's say you want to go to sales in the next year, start defining, start talking to the sales colleagues. What are they doing? What skills you have and what skills are missing? In 1 year, how you can start learning those skills and how you can proactively start searching opportunities in the sales. After doing some homework, you can go and talk to your managers and then they can guide you. But if you don't plan, trust me, nobody will help you. So if you are looking for a change of role, if you are looking for a change of location, if you are looking for a change of position, do your homework. And while you do your homework, you will also realize whether it is right or not for you. Are you going in the right direction or not? Don't just be a victim of circumstances. कुछ आएगा तो कर लेंगे, कुछ होगा तो देख लेंगे. Take charge of your career. Be in the driver's seat. Yes, as I mentioned earlier, there will be uncertainties. Things will not go as you planned. But if you have planned, you will understand when things go wrong. You will realize it faster and you can change directions. You can change your gears. But you will have more control over your career. You will have more control over your growth. And with this control, you will also gain a lot of confidence while you speak to others about your dreams, about your aspirations. And then most of the people will start helping you. They will guide you. But the first step has to be taken by you. Start shaping your careers. Start taking conscious decisions for yourself. And start learning the skills that you require for your next step. You can learn the skills only if you know what is your next step. And it is not necessary there could be only one step. There could be 2 steps, 3 steps. And you start your journey in all the 3 directions, and half the way you will realize which is the right one. And if one goes wrong, you have another. So if you take such a control over our career, trust me, the growth will be faster. Don't make a mistake of completely depending on your managers or your bosses. They are there to push you, they are there to guide you, but they are not there to handhold you. And if they are doing hand holding, it is a risk for you. You are not able to understand whether the decisions are right or wrong. So from today onwards, write it on a piece of paper. Start writing what you would like to do as a next step in your career. What is missing to reach there? What can you do to reach there? What should be your next steps? Whom should you talk to? What should you learn? It will take some time, but trust me, very soon, if you keep doing this, you will gain a lot of clarity for your next steps. And before we stop today, let me quickly recap all the five things, the five mistakes that we make, and that is stopping our professional growth or delaying the growth. The first, don't stick to your job description. Take ownership of whatever you are doing from the time you initiate till the time you get the outcome from it. Second, start building trust with your colleagues. Start sharing knowledge, start sharing expertise, and start taking knowledge from them. You do not have time in the whole world to learn everything on your own. Third, and I need to again recall short term thinking. Don't live paycheck to paycheck. Don't live for quarterly targets, breaking down them to monthly targets. Don't just keep running the race. Invest in your self development, like the way you invest for your retirement. Financial security is not the only thing that you need. You also need some personal security, and that comes with personal development. Fourth, qualification certificates. Don't always carry them with you. Education is to broaden your vision, not to narrow down it. Qualification certificates are just part of the process, necessary, not sufficient. Think big, think out of the box. And the last the fifth one that we learned today, own your career, own your growth. Start following these five things. You can always reach out to me on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and I am there to support you. I am there to guide you. I can share whatever I have learned in my own journey, whatever I have learned from someone else's experience. And I'm sure if we talk, it will also add a lot of value to me. Thank you so much. Have a good night. The show continues. We'll talk about something more about the mid-career, about the career growth, career development, and everything else that will help you take charge of your career. We meet tomorrow at 10 p.m. once again. Have a good night. Stay safe, stay healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.